This is 5 Minutes with Conor. I'm Conor Smith, and today we're diving in with a successful person, a person I've known for going over 40 years. Been a while since I've connected with them. But whether you're tackling operational challenges, technology, marketing, every small business person has a journey. Today, I'm excited to learn about Ryan Morton, the adult professional accomplished version of him in his business, Morton Analytics. Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you, Conor.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Likewise.
Ryan, you've got a business that people probably aren't terribly familiar with. It's not like a plumber or a CPA. Would you just slow down and talk a little bit about Morton Analytics and what you guys do?
Sure. So we convert data that businesses produce already and convert it to useful information. So this could be performance measures, outcomes, predictions and forecasts, and even automation of certain business processes. And we do it using the mathematics of statistics and machine learning, sort of the basis of the current iteration of AI. But we do it primarily to support business decisions and occasional IT automation. And so you might think of it as sort of a new toolkit for a business that maybe is doing pretty well, has generated a fair amount of data with customers or their operations, and they want to start sort of milking a little bit more from their business than they currently have by using their data resources. And so we help businesses begin that journey, augment that journey, and create systems for them that they can own themselves, generally speaking. And if they choose to pay for a service that is maybe more commercial off the shelf, we help them make that transition. Typically nowadays, I spend more time with the government because the government produces a wealth of data. And so there's a great deal of work to be had there to convert that into either government statistics or other sort of operational support for government programming.
It's super high value. There's one comment that I'm always making to our people is bad data leads to bad information, which leads to bad decisions. And so the inverse of that is true. And I don't think most business owners truly recognize like how much data they're producing in their business and how accessible that is to folks like you. And if you've got access to it, you can create some real meaning and impact. Ryan, what would you consider to be your greatest accomplishment?
I think my greatest accomplishment so far is to convert what I have learned in economics and statistics and converted that into geographic information system work and map making. And the reason why I'd say that's one of my greatest accomplishments is because I don't have an educational background in it. It's just something that I originally had a niche sort of interest in, and now it's a primary part of my business, simply through doing the work, learning the skills and the knowledge I needed to complete that sort of work. And it's really augmented what I can actually provide clients now and produce things that they didn't even know existed. So it's really exciting for me to see that happen. Even if I originally got in for just the math, there's a great deal of math to be done for geographic information systems. And I'm definitely loving what I'm seeing there and hope to see more of it in the future.
It's always amazing to me in business how it takes your core capabilities and then there's always these new challenges that you have to build new capabilities, and then sometimes you're just amazed with the outcomes. Ryan, how do you define success? Share that with our audience, members today. There's people that, are thinking about starting a business or have been in business a long time. How do you define success?
Well, for me, success has been gaining my own independence and being able to pursue the sort of work and the clients that I want to work with. And there's a great deal of satisfaction in that because I'm no longer chasing down work and clients that I don't want to be doing. And just having my own business has created that space, and I consider that very important to me. The other thing that I might consider would be to think about sharing that with others. I originally started Morton Analytics to help Montana companies. I don't have a single Montana client, but I do help a great deal of people with my work, and being able to see that, since outcomes is my work, I can actually measure that and demonstrate it to people. And so being able to produce meaningful value has been incredible for me as well, which I often didn't have the opportunity as an employee.
Sounds super fulfilling, and that's definitely success in my book. Is there a important lesson that you've learned over your career that you'd like to share?
Good things come to those who wait. Like, patience is very key. Experiments in machine learning and data science can fail quite often, actually, and you have to have the patience to iterate over different ideas and try new things, and often just pivot to a completely different direction. and that can be frustrating for a lot of folks. But for me, I have the greatest amount of patience for these sorts of things because it's just day in and day out for me. And, by exercising a high level of patience, I've been able to sort of meet the needs of clients that would otherwise walk away from valuable information that is just right there. We just had to find the right key to unlock the door there. And so I think, patience was a big deal. And just knowing that the business can work out if you show up every day, you make yourself available for those good opportunities, things actually will work out. And so just sticking in there and staying put where I am and taking the opportunities as they come along has really paid off.
Well, I don't know who said it, but somebody said in business, you're either winning or learning. And even though there's those quote unquote failures, you're always learning from them. So great lesson to share. Well, Ryan, thank you for sharing your story with us today. It's always inspiring to hear how entrepreneurs like you are navigating the challenges of building and operating a business and creating value for all involved. For those listening, remember, success in business goes beyond money. It's about growth, perseverance, and faith in something much greater than yourself. I look forward to sharing more journeys like this on the next 5 minutes with Conor. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Conor.
Marketing is really hard for people. It's intangible, it's expensive, it doesn't make sense. Small businesses struggle with it. And ultimately, we try and help people make it make sense and produce good return on investments for them. If you can get people out of the complexities and really just help them with their story, their brand, and then truly moving off of that stuff into things that actually generate leads for them, that's what they're looking for.